Hello friends, welcome to Capitech Education for All. Today we are going to discuss one more interview-based Java question, that is what is a final keyword or final keyword behavior in Java. Let us understand final is a keyword in Java, or you can say it is a modifier, and this modifier or final keyword we can associate in three aspects in Java. We can associate final keyword to a class declaration. We can associate final keyword to a variable declaration. We can associate final keyword to a method declaration. Next, we should understand if we associate final keyword to a class declaration, then what is the impact that we need to understand. So first thing, if we associate final keyword to a class declaration, we are restricting the inheritance mechanism in a class. That means if a class is declared as a final class, that class cannot be extended further. That means that class does not have any child class. And again, if I give one example where I should use a final keyword to a class declaration, normally if we have to declare immutable class in Java, then that class I have to declare as a final class. And you can check immutable classes in Java. One of the video already we have uploaded in the Capitech to refer that immutable classes in Java. That is again one of the most interest question. Next, final keyword we can associate to a variable declaration. So if you associate a final keyword to a variable declaration in Java, that variable will behave as a constant. And we know everybody, if you declare any constant, the value of that particular that means variable cannot be changed further. That means you cannot modify. So in what case normally we should declare a variable as a final? So understand, let me give you one example. If the variable's value is known to us and that value cannot be changed or modified further, in that case we should associate a final keyword to that variable declaration. Let us understand one example, then it will be easy for us which variable I should declare a final. Example, you see, we there are so many employees are working in an organization, and that organization name is just assume Infosys or TCS or Microsoft or Google or something else. For every employee, the employee ID, email name, or mobile number, everything will vary from employee to employee. But the organization name for those employees will be fixed in nature and that value cannot be changed further. Example, I am working in TCS organization, and along with me there are 100 or thousands employees are working under the TCS. For everybody, the organization name is same, that is TCS, and that value is also known to us and cannot be changed further until we are stick to that particular organization. That variable we can declare as a final variable. And please remember, whenever you are associating a final keyword to a variable, that value is known to you to us, and that value is also cannot be modified. And then that case, please declare static keyword also to that variable. So example, let me give you private static final organization name equal to TCS. And whenever you are giving the organization name as the variable name, so though this variable is a constant, and in Java there is a naming convention for the that means for declaring a constant, please declare that all those variables in capital letter. And if there are multiple words, you can separate or segregate by giving a underscore, like organization underscore name equal to TCS. So let me declare in a complete statement, private static final organization name equal to TCS, right? So this is the behavior of final to a variable. Next, final variable, as I told you, you can associate to a method declaration also. So please remember, if final keyword is associated to a method declaration inside a class, that method cannot be overridden in the subclass. That means if we want to restrict that method cannot be overridden further, then that type of method you can declare in your superclass as in final that means mode, and you cannot that means override that particular method inside the subclass. So that means the behavior of that particular method, cannot be changed further or cannot be re-implemented or modified. That case, that type of method you should declare as a final inside your class. So let me summarize once again. What is final? So final is a keyword or a modifier in Java. You can associate this final keyword to a class declaration. If you associate final keyword to a class, that class cannot be extended further, or that class cannot have a child class. If you associate final keyword to a variable, that variable will behave as a in Java as a constant, and constant value definitely you cannot modify further. And last one is, you can associate final keyword to a method declaration. So whenever a method is associated with a final keyword, that method cannot be overridden further. So this is all about the final keyword in Java. Stay tuned for the next video in the Capitec Education for All. Thank you.